golf helped me reach my dreams.
You know, miracles happen in different ways, and they can be small and they can be big. I don't know exactly what scale you would call it for what happened to Brynn with golf, but for us, for that quiet little girl that really didn't do too much, golf has been a big miracle. We knew something was wrong very early, but they didn't give us the diagnosis until she was 4. But it was a moderate autism. It really didn't affect me that much. You love your child so much that it almost doesn't matter what they have. My love for her doesn't change, and I know that she's gonna be beautiful, you know, no matter what. Brynn's always been an indoorsy type. I think she gets more stimulated with the TV screens or the computer screens. So it was very hard to do anything with her outside. She wouldn't keep her interest very long. We just got a phone call one day from the principal, and she wanted to know if Brynn would be interested in going hit some balls at an autism clinic with Ernie. I thought that was a great opportunity to get her out of the house and maybe do something a little different. So I was all excited, and so was she. She wanted to really do it. She wanted to go.
It made me feel special when Miss Susan picks me.
Brynn was one of the students that was chosen to go to the clinic because we thought that it could really help her to gain some confidence and then also find an interest. Her mom had told us that she had some interest in golf before and that she had played a little bit, but this was an opportunity for her to work with a pro and really work with someone who knew how to work with a child with Brynn's particular disabilities.
When we first got out there, to see all the kids, they were so excited, and Brynn was too. The little clinic that they had for the autistic kids was small, so there was only maybe 3 or 4 children that were out there, and so it made it even more personal when Ernie and his team came to hit some balls with the kids. I guess that's why they call him the Big Easy, right? You know, he's just so easygoing and easy to talk to and very open.
My first time I met Ernie at Berserk, it made me happy.
Do you know why it made you happy?
Yeah, because Ernie's so kind to me.
Him and Brynn hit it off right away.
When I met Brynn and a mom in New Orleans last year, I spoke to her mom, and I could really see with Brynn that she was really holding things back. You know, she was very closed in, very shy. And she opened up a little bit, you know, when I spoke to her and showed her, you know, a couple of moves on the golf swing. And subsequently, they walked with me during the week at New Orleans. And her mom said she's never ever wanted to do anything outside of the house.
It's, you know, a year later, and she still talks about that day and how Ernie helped her.
That was the greatest day when I got to play with Ernie.
You know your kid, and you see them every day, and you know their mannerisms and the tone of their voice. And you know when something is different, when something hits them. And that's what I felt like. Something turned on inside of her while we were out there. I could see it in her eyes. I could tell that she was really focused and interested in what they were teaching, and like she just wanted to do well.
I like to go to English turn to go outside.
Nice. She's out there enjoying the game, and when she hits a good shot, you know, the light goes out in her eyes, and you get that reaction. 4 in a row. That's a new record. You like that? That was awesome. Where when you're doing other things at home, you don't get that stimulus, you're not outside, and you don't get to enjoy the game, but when she hits a shot, it's so rewarding to see her make that good swing and the reaction that you get. It's just great. It's what keeps you coming up in the morning. It's why we want to grow junior golf and do things for the kids.
The call that they would have another clinic at the Honda Classic, I knew she would be all for it. When she saw him, I saw it in her eyes. She was like, oh, wow, you know, he's here.
Hello, my darling.
So as soon as he got a little opening, she went straight to him and gave him a hug.
It was just amazing how she broke out of her shell. She really started speaking and had a good time.
To see that kind of reaction from your child is, it's beautiful.
It was amazing, really. I almost had tears in my eyes.
He seems to be just as excited as the kids are.
Okay, we're gonna go back swing.
Aaron, can you swing hard?
He's excited about what the game of golf is doing for these children.
Back. Are you getting too good now?
I love to play golf with Ernie because it made me very, very happy.
Have you met my boy Ben yet? Ben, Yvette, come here.
We were so excited to see Ernie's son, Ben, out there. We had heard so much about him.
I like Ben because he was autistic like me.
Ben, say hello to Brynn. Give it a handshake. Handshake.
I feel closer to Ernie because his son is autistic too.
The whole day was awesome. It really was. It was great.
So the game of golf pulled this little girl out of the house into the environment in nature.
Golf actually made her think about something else, being outside, enjoying the weather, feeling the breeze, you know, for once. Ever since the clinic, she has started to talk more. Her conversation has broadened, I think because she has broadened, her mind has broadened. Golf has done something to her where it's extended her boundaries in her mind.